Donald Trump tweets that the economy is doing great and demands an interest rate cut as government says economic growth in second quarter of the year was slightly lower than previously reported. Donald Trump touted the great U.S. economy as the government said growth in the second quarter slowed compared with the first. The president also got in a shot at the Federal Reserve. The economy is doing great, with tremendous upside potential. If the Fed would do what they should, we are a rocket upward, he tweeted last week. Federal Reserve Chair Jay Powell indicated he will not raise interest rates as Trump wants him to do. Trump has made the strong economy his main re-election argument. U.S. economic growth was at 2% in the second quarter, the Commerce Department said, compared to 3.1% in the first 3 months of the year by Emily Gooden, Hughes, political reporter for DailyMail.com, published 1709 British Summer Time, the 29th of August 2019, updated 1803 British Summer Time, the 29th of August 2019. Donald Trump touted the great U.S. economy on Thursday as the government said growth in the second quarter slowed compared with the first 3 months of the year. The president also got in a shot at the Federal Reserve, a government agency he has repeatedly targeted in his push for a strong economy, once again demanding a cut in interest rates. The economy is doing great, with tremendous upside potential. If the Fed would do what they should, we are a rocket upward, he tweeted. Donald Trump touted the great U.S. economy as the government said growth in the second quarter slowed compared with the first. Trump has made a strong American economy the central plank in his re-election campaign. He and his advisors have repeatedly pushed back against concerns there could be a dip down toward a recession as the 2020 election approaches. While unemployment remains at a 50-year low, some other economic indicators have sparked worry. Business investment has stalled and American manufacturing slowed for the first time in 10 years this month, endangering blue-collar jobs. Meanwhile, the U.S. economy saw its growth slow in the second quarter of the year. Gross domestic product was at 2%, the Commerce Department said Thursday, compared to the 3.1% growth it experienced in the first 3 months of the year. Trump's trade war with China is one of the factors said to be affecting the American economy despite the president's insistence it's not. He has pointed the blame toward other factors including targeting Federal Reserve Chairman Jay Powell for not cutting interest rates. The Federal Reserve operates independently but Trump repeatedly uses the power of his bully pulpit to try and influence its policies. After Powell told a banking conference last week the economy was in a favorable place, and refused to provide a clear signal he will bend to Trump's demand for rate cuts, the president reacted in Twitter fury, speculating that Powell might be a bigger enemy, that Chinese dictator Xi Jinping. My only question is, who is our bigger enemy, Jay Powell or Chairman Xi? Trump snapped via Twitter on Friday, minutes after Powell's remarks. The stock market dropped over 600 points after his attack. Additionally, in a Quinnipiac poll out Wednesday, about 4 in 10 voters said Trump's policies are hurting the economy, the highest level since Trump became president. Trump has been critical of Federal Reserve Chairman Jay Powell for not lowering interest rates, and nearly half of voters, 49%, disapprove of his handling of the economy, compared to 46% who approved. That is a marked change from a poll out last week. In a poll from the Associated Press Nork Center for Public Affairs Research out Friday, voters gave Trump his highest rating for handling the economy, approving of his job performance there over his handling of gun policy, immigration, and healthcare. But even on the economic issue, Trump is slightly underwater. 46% approve of his handling and 51% disapprove. Let's block ads. Why?